Running Late, presented by Alabaster and Chess. This is a custom suit from Alabaster and Chess. Sponsor the show.
It's the only suit.
It's the only suit I've ever owned. It had to be a free suit. Now we need a dry cleaner sponsor. So if anyone is in business, because this is getting dirty. Let's bring out our next guest here. He's author of some of my favorite books. Happy Cruelty Day, Your Invisible Excuse for a Hero. He contributes to McSweeney's, The New Yorker, and some e-cards, and he hosts one of the best humor reading series in New York, Steamboat, at the Green Light Bookstore in Fort Greene. He's got Rachel Dratch and Michael Kupperman on the show next Thursday. And he's going to tell some amatory stories here for us. So please welcome Mr. Bob Powers.
Woo! Once more for Scott and Marty, everybody, please. They're working hard here. Marty's working much harder than Scott, honestly. He's pulling all the weight here. I already had sex with my wife tonight, so I'm good. I don't know what the fuck you all are doing here. You're gonna try it after this? Or I don't know. I took care of it. And I took care of it to get here on time. I had to cram it all into like 75 minutes. Dinner, sex, like we made sure, she came home from work and we both immediately just washed our bodies and then just went inside each other. Because we knew if we waited any longer, the pressure would have been, you know, it's hard. And it's much more difficult when I knew I had a limited time frame. So that's, I put in the work to get here tonight, is what I'm saying. It doesn't always work out on Valentine's Day. Marty, you know, after a certain age, it's not always gonna respond. But no, it worked. Oh, come on!
Am I blushing?
What? Are you're with me, Marty.
Okay.
All right. I wanted to read a couple of, you know, little romantic pieces for you tonight, if I could. This first story is something I think we can all relate to. It's kind of a doomed love story. It's called Duane Reade Love Affair. They meet in line at the Duane Reade, while the customer at the front of the line tries with all her might to return an opened tube of toothpaste. She's 5th, he's 6th. I'm Kevin, he says. Jenny, she responds, smiling in a way that lets Kevin know her heart is his and she hopes he'll be careful with it. I never felt like this while waiting in line behind anyone before, Kevin says to Jenny. I'm afraid to trust it. It's real, Jenny says. They kiss while the cashier picks up the phone to ask a manager to come to the front with an approval card. Jenny's 4th now, Kevin's 5th. They make love for the first time. Leaning up against the glass case full of off-brand iPod accessories. While the customer at the register complains that her razors were cheaper last week when they were on sale and she should be allowed to buy them at that expired sale price. I'm worried we're moving too fast, Jenny says. I've made mistakes with guys at drugstores before, getting too serious too far back in line. Maybe we should combine our purchase items and pay for them together, says Kevin. Jenny asks Kevin if he's sure he's ready for that, and Kevin just smiles and starts emptying Jenny's basket into his own. Jenny's 3rd, Kevin's 4th. They argue while a customer tries to pay for her purchases with a double endorsed check. I don't see why you need to buy so much makeup, Kevin says, studying the items in their basket. I don't wear too much makeup, Jenny says. I didn't say you wear too much makeup, says Kevin. But that's what you meant, Jenny says. Kevin explodes. Don't tell me what I mean! Jenny starts to cry. Kevin apologizes. Then they lay down in the shampoo aisle and start making love. It's a pattern for them. They fight, they make up, they have sex, then they just stand in line. Both of them wondering why they can't be intimate without hurting each other. Both of them wondering if they're even going to make it to the cash register together. Jenny's 2nd, Kevin's 3rd. His mind wanders. He's reading the ingredients on a box of decongestant, wondering when waiting in line behind a girl got to be so hard. It wasn't always this hard, was it? while the customer at the register aims a handgun at the cashier, and the cashier empties the cash from her register at a glacial pace, Kevin looks down at their basket and sees Jenny emptying her purchase items into a basket of her own. "What's going on?" Kevin asks. "I'm paying for these myself," says Jenny. Kevin pleads with Jenny to reconsider, but she just keeps filling up her basket. "These past few minutes, I've felt like I've been waiting in line with a stranger," says Jenny. Kevin says, "So that's it?" Jenny's first, Kevin's second. She puts her basket on the counter and the cashier starts ringing up her items. "Jenny, please," Kevin says. Jenny's crying when she asks the cashier to hurry, to please ring her items up faster, to scan her club card and get her the hell out of there. "Goodbye, Kevin," Jenny says as she runs out of the store. Kevin's first. He can barely hoist his basket up to the counter. He doesn't even bother to take out his club card. What's the point? "Hi, I'm Sharon," the girl in line behind Kevin says. Kevin turns around to a pair of welcoming eyes, an eager smile. He looks into her basket. "Jenny used to buy that brand of makeup," Kevin says. Sharon says, "Who's Jenny?" Kevin looks away from Sharon. He doesn't answer her. He's not sure if he knows the answer. He just pays for his bag of purchases and walks out the door. Tragic, right? Tragic that lions are so long at that store.